All right, what's up, guys? How's everyone's day going so far? I'm excited to play some chess with all of you. And yeah, let's get into it, man. How's everyone doing? All right, we're going to start off with some rapid. Our rapid elo has been going up a decent amount recently. And I feel like we could push up to 2200 in just one good stream if we can just string some wins together. What's up, Mally Mal? What's up, Braids? How's it going, guys? Oh, very aggressive, very aggressive. Let's get some development. Let's get castled. And then we're going to start to sort of pick at this pawn chain here. Let's finish developing. So yeah, pawn breaks we want to play are e5, b6. Just trying to pick at this. I think a5 as well, or maybe just a6. Let's go with a6. Just stopping this pawn from pushing forward, and then we'll address it. So, okay, I think if we hop our knight to the center, we could go f6 to play e5. e5 is kind of the critical pawn break that we want to play here. Thank you for the roses, money. I appreciate it. Hey, shout out Raids for being on a 45 stream watch streak. That's crazy, bro. What's up, Chess Mars? I'll get back to your email. I generally don't do affiliate level only deals. So, but yeah, I'll get back with something. You're my 5th most streak on Twitch. What's your longest streak on Twitch? So we could take here to push. I don't know if I want to give up my light squared bishop like that, though. But we could. Guys, 1 sec. I mean, they're trying to break through here. I think we need to play this move. But right now, go takes, takes, and bishop takes. So we're not able to actually get through right now. So we need to kick. I mean, all right, we'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. I think it's worth it. Oh, they opened their king up? Wait. Why didn't they take back with the bishop? I don't think that's a defensible play. That does not make any sense to me. I'm thinking about going rook here and then rotating my knight around, grabbing this diagonal with my queen. I feel like that's a pretty solid plan. 134, 111, 89, 80, 45. Wow, that's crazy. Me and try not to win challenge are actually going to do something together. We just got it set up. If I go knight back, do they have takes, and takes, though? This plan might suck. This plan might not be any good. He texted you during a stream? Okay. I mean, we could start with takes, and then we would go knight back. I feel like that's pretty logical. Knight back, queen here. And if we want to trade this bishop off, we could also push and go bishop here. Maybe that's a solid plan as well. Okay, so now they're threatening to take this. I could play knight here to alleviate that. Bishop here, queen here. Yeah, that should work. This bishop is kind of a... Oh! Okay, wait, no, we're fine. Okay, I don't see any tactics. I think we're good. If you guys are just tuning in, this is literally my first game of the stream. Don't forget to click that like button to help get the stream up and running. Okay. Tough. Should I play rook c8? I'm frustrated to be dropping material here for sure. I can't go queen here anymore to target this pawn. I guess the king always just steps forward, though. Okay, I'll just push. I'll just push to try to get this in, or maybe this. What's up, Sai? I mean, why not just push again at this point? If I push and they take and I take, push, take, bishop back, take. That's worth it. Although push, takes, takes. All right, I'm on board. I've sold myself on this plan. Okay. Wait, don't I just win? Don't I just win a piece then? I mean, obviously my king safety is a little sus. Like, this is checkmate, for example. For example, if I go bishop here, they would take here. Oh, shoot. I've got issues. Like, if I take here, this is mate. If I go rook here, takes. I guess we survive in that line. We need to move this rook so my king has a square, I think. Okay, but now we're just up. We're just up material now, right? We've got the extra piece for 3 pawns. I'm feeling good here, guys. I'm feeling good. It's 11 a.m. EST. No, it's 1:06 p.m. EST right now. Okay, we've got a square here. There's no check here. Okay, I'm thinking about playing bishop here and then taking. There's also rook takes first. Actually, let's start with taking. This helps clean up the position. Then bishop here. So we just got to pick off these pawns now and we win. Our queen can also infiltrate maybe next. The collabs tomorrow, yeah. Yep. Just rook here. Let's take control of this open file. If we can, we'll check. Okay. If I go here, they play another check. Okay, I kind of regret playing into this line, but well, if I go here, they're going to trade queens. I guess I don't want that. I'll just go back. Do we just take a draw? Okay, it doesn't look like they want to draw. But now I have check, queen takes, rook takes, king here, rook here. Push. Check, rook takes, queen check, king here, check. I think we can sack the bishop here, chat. Like, bishop takes, rook takes, queen check. Let's say they go here. This is mate unless they block with the queen, then we take. Yeah, we can sack the bish. He sacrificed the bishop! We postponed the jam collab, but yeah, we have it rescheduled, though. We have it rescheduled. He sacrificed the bishop. Let's say they just go to the corner. Then we can grab a second pawn. If queen block, check. Oh, wait. Wait, no. No, I'm winning. I'm winning, chat. I didn't expect this line, but I'm winning. Relax. Relax, guys. Relax. I'm the GOAT. Don't forget. Bro, you could have taken a free pawn. Who cares? Give me your queen. I mean, it's just a matter of cleaning things up here now, chat. It's just a matter of cleaning things up here. Missed mate? Who cares, bro? I'm winning this. We're taking home game 1, boys. With a brilliant. With a brilliant. How do I make progress here? I'm assuming there's some sort of like Zugzwang I need to get them in or something. This is a draw? Nah, bro. This is not a draw. Hell no, this is not a draw, bro. Alright, let's have the queen defend this pawn so our king is free to move. See, boys, we're Zugzwang maxing. We're Zugzwang maxing. They're going to run out of good moves eventually, bro. They're just going to run out of moves. Trust. Where's the win, bro? Wait, am I an idiot? I can't find a win. Maybe that is just a draw, bro. Either way, I blundered. Let me check the analysis really quick. No, it's -5, bro. What's the win, though? Queen B3? Rook to G3. Well, they were playing like this. Queen H1 check. King to E3. Queen E1 check. No, Queen E1 check. King to D3. Queen F2. Wait, what? King would go here. Queen E1 check. King F3. I mean, this is repeating moves. King E3. How is this not a draw? They're just repeating moves. They're telling me to play Queen F1 here. Queen C1. King F3. It's just repeating moves. That's a threefold repetition. All right. I don't know, guys. I don't know. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to tap that like button. It really does help the stream out. We start off with a draw. Galaxy on this game if you win. Type shit. Use table base, bro. What the heck? What the heck? Do we rip a check here? I feel like this bishop kind of sucks in these lines, so let's just rip a check and trade it off for something. Like, they can't go here, we just take. So they're gonna have to put something. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Quit castle. Do you teach people? Yes. Check out highvariancechess.com. Link is in my bio. Let's develop the bishop. Why am I not at the Esports World Cup? I didn't get invited to that. 22 followers from 1K on Twitch. Holy, I should put like a counter on the screen probably. Am I playing with viewers? We do viewer tournaments on Sundays, so just click subscribe, come back on Sunday. No, my chess lessons are not free. They're not free. This is the proof that you don't deserve 2,000 elo. You're blocked, buddy. I don't have a FIDE rating. So this sets up sacrificing ideas along this diagonal. We could go knight here. This threatens a fork if the bishop was ever to move. And there's also tactics here, maybe. Pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. I mean, right now it's not enough. We need more pieces involved. We probably need to get this knight active as well. Why don't you have a FIDE rating? So FIDE rating is for like international chess tournaments. I've only gotten into playing over the board at all in the last like 6 months. So like, it's not something I would have done yet. Like I didn't, I'm more of a recent chess guy. As far as playing in-person stuff. So my knight is hit. I can protect it with g4. It's probably not the best play though. I think just going back to g3 probably, just staying solid. We could also like explore this again, but to be honest, I don't really see that working. There's no knight here, the bishop and queen guard. So yeah, we'll just hop back here. If they go here, well no, they can't go here, but yeah. I think knight here next for us would be good. Rook e1 doesn't quite work. We need this knight moved. There's also like maybe like knight here, knight here. Okay, now we can, if we go here and they check and we take, they've got queen takes, rook takes. Okay. So I can't do that. I don't see a real threat of that knight though. Let's go here and we can go around this way maybe. And now we can play rook e1 and pin because they can't play this check idea. What's up, better than nothing? How's it going? Okay, they're going to hit our bishop here. This wasn't really in my plans. If we go back, we get forked. I could start with rook e1 though. I could do this. Okay, let's play rook e1. Yes, 3 pieces were attacking this pawn, but the bishop is guarding us well. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Yeah, this bishop is probably cooked. I think we're just going to have to suck that up. Let's go here to facilitate our knight getting into the game. Appreciate the turnout so far today, guys. It is just our second game of the stream, so don't forget to click that like button if you're just tuning in. It really does help the channel grow. And let's try to get our first win of the stream here. I think we could just tuck back in, but then we get hit with bishop here. There's queen here then. If queen takes, knight takes, they go bishop here. Okay, I guess this is kind of a problem, right? Okay, let's start. Let's start with this. I've got an idea of moving the rook and having the queen defend it. So like, let's say bishop here happens, right? We go rook here, our queen will defend this knight, then we move our knight the next turn. I feel like that's the simplest way of handling all of the pressure. Okay, and they decide to trade. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing for us. I mean, we've got ideas here. I think queen to f4 makes a lot of sense now. Trying to play this fork idea. Okay, they go queen here. So if I play rook here, that should just be very good for me. I could see queen here getting played, or here, yeah, trying to attack this pawn. But we did want to play queen to f4 here. We also have rook takes, queen takes, and knight takes pawn. Probably not worth it, but just something worth looking at. There's also queen here. This might be more solid. Queen here, there's, yeah, no, okay. We want to go here because otherwise we get hit with knight here, hitting our queen and the pawn. Just commented on my golf reel. Thanks, man. We gotta do more. We gotta do more golf reels, man. Lamoshi says, I like how you're consistent with streaming, man. You're always on my FYP. Thank you, dude. I want to get more pieces involved here. I also don't want this knight move to happen. I'm contemplating g4. G4. There's also knight here and here, though. Let's go for this. Yeah, I'm buns at golf as well, for sure. Oh, jeez, dude. Yo, Brawl Things, can you hop into my TikTok chat? People are being bad over there. I don't feel like I want to interact with chat, not spend my whole stream timing people out. Would you mind helping? Okay, bet. Thank you. I'm throwing you into the trenches. I don't feel like spending my whole stream timing people out. I want to interact with you guys. All right, so we're hitting the queen here. Don't even like interact with people. Just time them out. All right, let's play rookie 1. I'm trying to take control of this open file. What's up, Cust? All right. Currently on the stream, guys, we are at 1 draw. It's only our second game, so I'm hoping to get on the board here with a win. There's also like another thought that I probably should have considered here, which is like, can we move this knight somehow? I don't think knight here works though because the queen takes, but if this knight was moved, you know, and our knight was moved, we could take this pawn here with check. Brawl Things, don't mute them for 5 minutes. Just block them. Just block them. Block them and mute for the entire live, if you can. How did you get 5 minutes then whole mod? Then whole live? Nah, just do the whole live. I don't feel like giving people warnings today. Why is the tick, dude? I don't know, bro. I really don't. There's so many. There's actually the issue with TikTok is the bots, the ones that say like first 7 people to message me hope get $5,000, and there's like a million of them, bro. It's just such a waste of time for me to time all of them out. So if we take here and they go queen here and we push, they would have to go here and then they're fine, I guess. I don't really see any like precise wins here. I mean, I'm looking at rook takes as well. It just feels like everything's about to get traded and it's hard to stop that from occurring. If I go rook here, they'll probably just trade off. It'll give our knight a square. Okay, we'll just go for this. Wait a second. This pawn is hit. Okay, we got to start with this move. So let's start with this, and then we'll play rook here. If we can get rook here, and we're in a really good spot. They can't go rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, because we crash in. Important distinction here. Let's see if it gets played. This would be a huge mistake, in my opinion. Okay, we could go queen here. If rook takes... I guess that's kind of problematic. We can go... Can we go push? No. Ooh, that pawn might be in trouble. If we go queen here and rook takes, though, we do have queen takes pawn, so... I think everything's about to get traded, chat. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we can rip an endgame here. I'm just hoping I'm not down a pawn. But yeah, I think if rook takes, we take this pawn and it's equal. If queen takes, we take it back this way. We could also do queen takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes as well. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Do you play any instruments? Growing up, I played the piano and then the cello. I wasn't very good at either of them. I don't think I'm super musically inclined, honestly. And I never felt like practicing, so maybe it just wasn't like something I was passionate about. Someone said, eat the tower. Hopefully, bro. The cello crying emoji? What the heck? What's wrong with the cello? I feel like the cello's kind of lit. You have to play it sitting down, chilling. Dude, I definitely could not have played any of those instruments that you have to like blow into them. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that would suck. You'd just be like short of breath and like trying to like tank through it, stuff like I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be able to like in a weird way, bro. I feel like I would not be able to like blow hard enough as well or like consistently enough. Like if you have to like master like your breath work or whatever. Okay, so if I take here and they take and we take and they go here, I actually feel fairly good about that end game. If I go here and they go here, we're very passive. I'm gonna go for this line. Cello is sweet. My brother plays it. Yeah, the cello is fun, man. If they go like here, I think we just push, push, push. Here takes. Yeah, this should be fine. If they go here, we go here and grab a fresh attack on these pawns. And yeah, obviously the next step is bringing my king in. Like if I can get my king behind this pawn, we're in really good shape. We just need to be careful. So now if they go here and we go here, go takes, I guess. I think we just need our king involved ASAP. Let's start running blood in here. But yeah, pawn here, rook here. Takes. King here, king here. Yeah, he's starting to bring his king as well. I'm going to go down this line. If we hop into the E file, like they could maybe push, create some threats. So this is better. Now, if I go here, you know what? I am concerned about this move and our rook getting trapped. I guess we go here, though. Rook takes, pawn takes, king takes. I would lose a pawn. Can we push here? Push. This seems good. If I go here and they go here, I would go here. Takes and takes. Okay. Takes is good. Push, takes. Yeah. We're just making sure all these trades are equal. Okay. Now we're targeting a pawn. I wonder if they just push. What's the threat here? If they push and we take and king takes. Okay, they've got a 4v3 over here. We've got a 3v2 on the right side of the board. I'm going to play h4, h5. Let's try and create some more chances for ourselves. There's also like maybe g4, h5. Trying to create a pass pawn. If we can create a pass pawn, we're in really good shape. Because that's what they're trying to do on the left side of the board here. The daily grind. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you guys are just tuning in, it's my second game of the stream. Don't forget to click that like button if you're just tuning in. Here, we would just take. Our rook doesn't get trapped. Okay. I think h4, h5. Trying to create a pass pawn is best. Okay, let's keep going. Probably rook here next. King here first, though. King here, rook here. If we win this pawn, we're just in. We obviously have this pass pawn. There's also like king here, and then just rotating the rook behind the pawn to get it rolling. So yeah, we've got some options. There's also maybe rook here, going for a rook trade. That's probably best. Oh, but now, okay, the king comes in. Okay. Let's go here. What's up, Leech? Do you want me to call you Leech or Leah? I feel like I always call you Leech, but I don't know which one it is. If rook takes, we can check and pick up their rook with our king. Maybe not. But yeah, if we take, we're at least sneaking around and grabbing some things. Feeling good about this game. This is a close end game. This could really go either way. I would say my big advantage is they only have 45 seconds left. Do you have a schedule or do you stream whenever you feel like it? We stream like usually like one morning or early afternoon and then one night stream. check, king takes. If I go here and they take, and I go here and they push, it doesn't feel winning, does it? Let's just bring this pawn one step closer to glory here. If takes rook here and we're picking up this pawn. Oh, this is easier said than done, chat. This is easier said than done. I'm telling you guys. This is one of those games. Oh, wait, no. This is more precise. Check and takes is more precise. Hmm. Okay. Oh boy, chat. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? Even this is inaccurate. I should be going rook here and rook here so we can keep an eye on this pawn. Oh boy, chat. I don't know about this one. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't know. Okay, so I go here. They promote. Rook takes, king takes. Push, rook here. King here, rook here. Push. It's funny. I'm pretty sure this is winning for me. But there's 13 seconds. I think we're going to win on time regardless. Let me just preface it with that. Oh, no, it's not. It's drawn. No, it's check here, and they're going to trade. Damn it. No. Yeah, it's a drawn endgame. It's a drawn endgame, chat. Here I'm slightly better, but what is it here? E6 check. Okay, we clean these up. That's a smart play. I mean, I missed one tactic, right? Damn, boys, we are 0 wins, 0 losses, and 2 draws on this stream, bro. We are 0 wins, 0 losses, and 2 draws. If you guys are new here and enjoying this stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Unfortunately, we can't get that one done. We had a chance to win on time as well, for sure. Winning on time would have been nice. Okay, let's drop back. We've also lost 1 elo for each loss. We started at 2161, then we went to 2160, and then we went to 2159. So, pretty silly stuff, but let's take here. We'll bring the bishop out next, and we'll castle short. T-Cube says, call my boy the artist the way he's just drawing. Fair enough. Let's go here. There might be ideas where we use like the knight and the bishop together to target this pawn. It's castle. What's up, Sale? How's it going? Is this the London? Yeah. Pretty much. If I go here, there's no fork. I mean, realistically, I don't love it, though. Check, rook takes queen. If check, so check would force king takes. Then we would play queen takes, rook takes is forced. Then we would have knight check. I mean, I guess the main thing is this pawn is hanging. So what if we start with queen takes then? Okay, so queen takes, rook takes, knight takes pawn. No, that loses material as well. Maybe I shouldn't be assuming this guy is blundered in the opening, but let's go queen here. And then we have these two attackers on the center. I'm anticipating pawn here. I'm anticipating that move. What's up, Tallest T? How's it going? Someone said least Chad London player. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Let's target this pawn. We're somehow playing two knights versus two bishops now. Kind of not optimal. Kind of not optimal. If they go rook here, we can play knight here, though, probably. Let's bring our rook in and hit their queen. We can double our rooks in this open file next. There's also c3 just to sort of limit our opponent's bishop. I don't really want to wait like that. Let's go rook here and rook here. Just snatching the initiative. Queen here targets a pawn, maybe long-term pressure. Queen here targets a rook similarly. Also targeting that pawn. If I go queen here and they go bishop here, I can't take though. I think this is worth playing though. Because the thing is, if they go bishop here, I can go queen here, and we just increase our presence in the center of the board. And our rook will defend this pawn. We could even build the triple stack, potentially. Okay, they're defending this pawn now twice, so we can't take it. Let's complete doubling of the rooks. Opponent's 2193 elo, so we should get a decent chunk of elo for winning this bad boy. Let's get this done, guys. Let's get this done. Sai says Chad London player. Facts, dude. Now we're talking. If I take and they take and I check, they just block with the bishop, I guess. So that is no good. Okay. If rook here, queen takes, rook takes, bishop blocks again. Not good enough. Not good enough. If they go rook here, I'm going to have to move the queen. I guess queen here and queen back. Super Chad Mager London player. That's more like it. Let's go here. I mean, we just dominate the center of the board right now. If they play queen takes, rook takes, at that point we're starting to infiltrate. I'm going to play knight here next to target this bishop. It's doing a little too much right now. It's doing a little too much. Raid says, hey, HV, I'm your big fan. Can you upgrade me to your AC? My air conditioner? Hey, thank you, Driver Studios, for the gold coin. Appreciate it. If I take and they take, and I take, no, I don't like it. Looks like we got to go backwards here. That's kind of unfortunate. That is kind of unfortunate. I wanted to get in, not out, but this bishop is still hit. There's still some threats that the black position has to deal with. Let's see what we can do here. And yeah, I mean, at some point, this knight's going to have to get more involved as well. No, bro. Go back. Go back. Yeah, you can be my air conditioner, Raids. Oh, I get it. You're my big fan. Oh, it's a pun, bro. It's a pun. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow, bro. My bad. Go back, dude. Go back. I'm not dealing with this right now. Low key, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I played knight here and knight here. I mean, I don't know if they would have allowed that. There's also maybe like king here and rook here, but I don't really feel like giving up my my file like that. I mean, I want to go rook here. Yeah, this move is actually quite good. Because if they go bishop here, we have rook here. And then if they go back, we've got rook takes pawn. That's a knee slapper. Facts, bro. Facts. Dang it. Stop bullying my knights. Stop it, bro. We could potentially reroute the knight this way now, though. Now I can't get my rook in, bro. My rook is just getting bounced around. Oh my gosh. We're still controlling the center, though. That's the most important thing. But yeah, knight here doesn't work anymore now because they're just going to triple my pawns. Am I being stream sniped? You never really know. You never really know. We could also push this pawn, trying to fix our pawn structure. I feel like that's quite tempting. Also, I mean, there's also pawn takes, knight takes, hitting this bishop. We can go either way, really. Yeah, I think pawn takes, trying to fix our pawn structure and make progress through the center of the board is a nice idea. Knight on b3 is literally just dead. Yeah, it doesn't really have a good forward move. We're going to have to reroute that guy. It looks like they're kind of doing our work for us. If I go here, we reroute this way. If I go there, that lacks a clear reroute strategy. If they push again, I'm just going to double my pawns, probably. Although, bishop takes... I don't love that. Okay, this gives us a chance to push here. Do we trade first, though? I doubt it. Let's keep our control here. So now rook takes, we keep our control. Then we just bring the knight into the game and just try to continue pushing our advantage. If there is an advantage, that is. That's going to force the rooks off the board, though. And now we have to play two knights versus bishop pair, which is, frankly, like, pretty painful. Especially against higher level opponents like this guy. But yeah. King activity is going to be key. I'm worried about these little weaseling bishop moves, but we'll figure it out. They're threatening bishop takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. We need to bring another knight in. Or bring our king forward. Let's go here. I'm going to try to create a pass pawn here. This also allows our knight to hop into the center. Let's go here. We're trying to get these pawns moving. The knight's not doing much on the edge of the board. If they play takes, takes, my knight is here and ready. But if I push, then they just take here. So if I push and they takes, takes, that doesn't work either. This guy's annoying. Let me see if he'll accept my draw offer. Got an idea. I'm going to bring my king here, and we're going to plop our knight into the center of the board. That is what I'm going to do here. Oh. It's -3 and they accepted my draw. Holy aura. Guys, we are 3 draws in a row on the stream. We are draw, draw, draw. We don't have any wins or losses on the entire stream today. That is crazy. He's -3 and he accepts a draw. 0, 0, and 3. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, we're playing chess. Chess 01088. Holy default name. New challenge, draw every match. Exactly, exactly. Why are you so sleepy, bro? I don't know, dude. That's the thing. I think I'm used to waking up and doing a stream first thing in the morning, and I was kind of sitting around a little bit too much this morning. Gained 1 elo, yes. Yeah, we went down 1 elo, then plus 1 elo. So we're -1 elo on the day. Playing the Slav defense. Yeah, no, I felt like we were slightly worse there. That's why I offered the draw. I mean, that was a W draw offer. We were -3. I mean, he was -3. We were completely losing. I think queen here next or castles. I think just castle. Let's get our king out of the center. I'm worried about these rook ideas. What's your favorite opening for white and black? Honestly, I really just kind of like mixing it up. That's what makes chess fun for me. If I go like this, they check and they pick up this pawn. So I'm going to take towards the center. Guys, if you're just tuning in, don't forget to tap that like button. It really does help push the stream in the algorithm. Would be much appreciated if you guys could tap that like, especially on YouTube. Help me out, guys. Okay. Play like queen here so I can take in something. I don't know. There's like tactics where I check and like pick up whatever's in my queen's line of sight. Something my opponent needs to be aware of for sure. Let's target this pawn. -1, -1, +1, yeah. A true up and down stream. Just kidding. Let's get out of this pin. We'll bring our rook into the center and really start to threaten the sacrificing idea. Thank you, Driver Studios, for liking and subscribing. But yeah, I think rook here is good. It'll force the queen to move, and maybe we can follow it up with bishop here or something. There's also like knight here. Like if we go rook here and you go something like, I don't know what a good example is. Actually, looking at it now. But if you went somewhere like here, let's say, we'd have a fork. See, I don't actually like this move for white. Because my thought is we could go like king here, rook here, and add a third attacker to this pawn. Like that just feels wrong. Okay, let's start with rook here, threatening to check and pick up the queen. I feel like at least trying this tactic is worth it. And then we'll play king here and rook h8. Okay, they obviously get out of the way. We could push this pawn to keep it safe. We'll go from there. I could see knight here getting played, trying to set up tactics. But yeah, king to g7 dispels most of that. Bishop here. Okay, so if I go king here, they've got knight here, which is kind of annoying. But I guess it doesn't necessarily do too much. What else do I have? If I go here, they might also go for this and this. Let's have bishop back. Let's just go for it. I mean, if they play knight here, it just doesn't really affect me, right? I mean, there's no more checks. There's no clear follow-up. They could go here and back here, and that's when they're starting to threaten things. But I think I always have bishop back. If they start throwing the g-pawn forward, I think their king becomes too exposed. This looks like another draw. I don't think so. This one probably won't be a draw because I'm attacking. We need to play rook here. We just have to be properly equipped to defend ourselves here. We can play pawn takes pawn now as well, which would win a pawn. So I'm assuming takes is coming. I might play queen takes. No, I don't really want to do that. I'd rather play bishop takes. And then we're threatening bishop takes pawn with check and taking. So it's kind of tricky as well. And we still have bishop back if we need it. So let's see what our opponent goes for here. We're doing quite well on the clock as well. But yeah, guys, so far on the stream, we're 0 wins, 0 losses, and 3 ties. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, so threat is check. King or rook takes doesn't matter. We can go takes, takes, and takes. So we're getting a queen, a rook, and a pawn just for a bishop and a queen. So it's plus 3 points of material if they don't spot this. They do spot it, though. They do spot it, though. Let's go here. Oh my gosh, I had it. Because if king takes... Oh no, it still doesn't work. But if rook takes, it would have worked. Or if queen takes, it would have worked. Wow. Okay. Can we go queen here, bishop here? That's the real question. The real question in everyone's mind. I'm also looking at rook takes, pawn takes, and queen check. Because they can't recapture. So rook takes, pawn takes, queen check, king here, queen check. And then we would take the knight, actually. I think we can play rook takes pawn. I think we can actually play rook takes pawn. But what if they take here first? Then we don't have much. But I think rook takes, pawn takes, queen check, king here, queen check, king here. And our other rook eventually comes over. But yeah, I think that they would play rook takes bishop. This knight is kind of annoying. We could start with queen here. That kind of forces their hand. There's also queen here. Bishop here. The thing is, if we go queen here, bishop here, we don't have this pin anymore. So queen here. Rook takes, pawn takes. I know this works already. We need to stop looking at it. We could go rook here first as well. Okay, let's start with this move. We can look at the sack afterwards, guys. To me, it looks like it didn't work because if we take, they take, there's no more checks, right? So it'd be like takes, take. Oh. Well. No, it still doesn't work, guys. I still think it doesn't work. I still think it doesn't work strongly. We can look at it afterwards. We can look at it afterwards. I think they'll have to sack the knight, though. I think it'll be like... Oh, okay. We're in real time. Okay, let's look at this again. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen check, king here. Okay, that doesn't work for sure. Queen here, bishop here. They want to go knight here, most likely, to target this twice. So we could go here, here, and here. But if we go here, they're just going to trade everything. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen check, king here. That's just not enough. It's just not enough. There's also queen here to try to skewer, I guess. We can also defend this. I feel like this is probably a good play. Queen here, knight here, bishop here. Queen takes, knight takes, rook takes. There's also queen here trying to get bishop here. There's also just queen here too. Let's go for this idea. Yeah, his knight is carrying. His knight is carrying his defense. It's the only piece defending though. Like that's gonna catch up to him eventually. I might even play rook h8 at some point. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to tap that like button or click follow and subscribe. It really does help, guys. Okay, this is kind of what we looked at. So firstly, I mean, there's bishop here, right? But what I really wanted to play was bishop here. If they go knight takes, okay, so bishop here, knight takes, we would just take. We're just winning. We can be fair to assume that. Bishop here, if rook takes, we would take. We're winning there. Bishop takes, he would probably start with queen takes, then knight takes. We'd play bishop takes rook. They would take my rook, I would take back. I don't see how this isn't winning. I feel like we're winning in exchange here. Am I missing something, chat? I feel like this is just winning, chat. Because when the dust settles, we're going to have a bishop. And we're only down one pawn. Because they grabbed that one pawn there. Is this our first win of the stream after 3 straight draws? Well, obviously look at my sack idea again, guys. I know a lot of y'all are spamming it, but like, let's be real. You guys would not even have looked at that without me saying it was an option. And I calculated it to not work. I calculated it as not working. We need our king to get more active. What, he thinks he's going to go like grab my bishop or something. Not happening on my account, pal. Holy calc. I think we calced that very nicely. I think you're correct. It didn't work. Finally, bro. The thing is, everyone's very biased because people want to see me play the cool sacks. And like, I understand that at the same time. Like, I do get that. The goal is going to be trade off these 3 pawns for these 2. And then take here. It's not a draw because we have a check on the promotion square. So eventually, like, if our bishop's here and his king's here, it's going to get dragged away. What's up, Axis? Thanks for the subscribe. Yeah, the king doesn't even have a way to get in. I'm assuming this maybe. Oh, we might be able to sneak in low-key. What does calc mean? Oh, it's just slang. We use fun slang on this channel. It just means calculate in chess. Yeah, we're just fun here and use slang, you know. Oh, shit. Thank you for the... Wait. Thank you for the GOAT trophy, Bungus Wong. Thank you. Sorry for missing that. I appreciate it. Shout out Bungus Wong, dude. Is this the part where this guy just stalls this out and bores everyone? Check. He can never progress past here. We can also run this way and just sack the bish. But we need to get this pawn more advanced first. I should probably have played a5 here instead. Just on a preciseness level. Thank you for the Uncle Alert, Brioke. Thank you. Okay, he understands that concept. I started to follow you because you took some time to understand 10 by 10 international checkers. Open-minded. Thank you, bro. W checkers. I just posted another checkers reel on TikTok. And YouTube and Instagram and everything. I mean, is it fair to assume we'll be able to grab this eventually and just defend this? I'm not sure. I feel like I'm making a mess of this, chat. I mean, it's going to be winning, but like, I just feel like I'm like not doing it the fastest way possible, if that makes sense. Okay, so now he can't defend the pawn anymore, right? I feel like this is actually good technique. I'm kind of figuring it out as I go, but I feel like that's actually the correct technique. Okay, now he can't defend this pawn long term because there's only one defense square. So eventually we'll kick it away. And it's not a draw because we cover the promotion square. Hopefully I'm correct. So he has to go here. I go here. He goes here. I go here. He goes here. I grab, I move, and we just promote using the bishop to check the king off the promotion square. I know that if it's like the opposite colored, it's drawn though, which is like one of those weird things. This pawn's dead. Okay. I only have a minute and a half left. Okay, hold on. That forces this. Okay, this is what I was talking about though, chat. Because now, in this position, they need to go away from the corner. Because we're cutting everything off. I feel like this is good tech. So here, we check, they go back, and we promote. That's game. Alright. Good endgame technique. Good endgame technique. Let's look at the sack really quick that everyone wanted to look at. So the sack was this, guys, if you're just tuning in. This was the sack. It was rook takes pawn. As you can see, it doesn't work. I'll show you guys why. Now, the follow-up we wanted to play was takes. That's mate and 6. Because check, and they can't take back because of the pawn, right? So king here is forced. Check. King here is forced. And then check. King here is forced. Check. King here is forced. Check. King here is forced. And checkmate. Now, we saw all of that. The reason that doesn't work, though, is because you need to calculate all possibilities. And they have rook takes bishop. You know. And then I was thinking, okay, maybe we get to go rook here and play checkmate, right? Because if they take, I don't know. Maybe it works, right? I don't know. It doesn't, though. Our best play here is rook check on h1. King takes. Check. King here. And then takes. And then we rotate. Like, let's say they go here. We're winning because we rotate over this way. And it's just, like, pretty much unstoppable, mate. But yeah, guys, we correctly calced it. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Let's hop into the next one here. We are undefeated on the day. 1 win, 3 draws. Someone donated a galaxy? Thank you so much for the galaxy. I missed it, though. Shoot. Oh, thank you, Maruki, for the galaxy. Thank you. Sorry about that. What's up, Reinhold? I saw the galaxy. I said thank you. I only get like $4 from a galaxy, okay? It's not like I appreciate it, but it's not some crazy dono. I really appreciate it though. Thank you so much. What are my chess settings, bro? It's not COD. It's not COD, dude. Yeah, shout out Maruki. You're the GOAT, bro. I think that's my second galaxy ever, dude. What's my controller sensitivity on? Bro, it's not COD. Why are you guys asking me that, dude? Let's cut this bishop off. We're probably going to go here at some point as well. What's my FPS, dude? Get out of here. My ping? I could probably tell you my ping, actually. 4 bars, dude. Oh, 3 bars. I have 3 bars of ping on chess.com. That's why all the sweats outbuild me. My thought is we'll get the rook around. We'll get the knight around. We'll attack. Do I play claw? Bro, what? I never played claw when I played video games a lot. To be real. I'm going to take that. I'm trying to play on this side of the board. I don't want my rook tied down. TBH. Knight here to facilitate this pawn push. We're trying to make some plays through here, guys. Are you playing on Xbox or PS4? PS5? I was always more of an Xbox guy. I do have a PC now. Couldn't keep up with 0 builds. I couldn't keep up with the sweats on builds. Is 0 builds a W, though? I feel like that's kind of some coward stuff, man. I feel like you're a coward if you play 0 builds. Like, you're just running away from the sweats, basically. Is that the whole point? What if I take and sack my queen? Nah, dude. Nah. That does not work. If they do queen takes, I have to go, like, queen to A2. Oh, but then they have rook here. So takes here, rook here. Weird game. Weird game. My attack is like right about to get there and he's about to trade everything off. Okay, I wanted bishop takes because now we can avoid trades. Let's go here. Yo, can we get back-to-back W's? I mean, if we win or tie this, we're 5 games without an L on the day. How do you control the recoil of pushing the pawn so well? Just practice, man. Just experience. You can't be scared to push your pawns. That's how the recoil gets you. Should I sack the bish? Sack the bish, sack the knight. I mean, this isn't even a knight sack. We can just straight up take this thing. Pawn takes is probably the most natural looking move. Wow, we've got options, boys. Do we sack the rook? Because if rook takes, bang. Hold up. I know y'all want to see me sacrifice the rook. I'm genuinely trying to find the best move here. Check. King takes. Check. Pawn takes. Check. King here. Check. King here. Oh, dude, this is so complicated. If I do pawn takes, what's the downside, though? Like, is there really a rush? Is there really a rush like that? I mean, they've got one check, we just run. I guess rook takes is the most forcing line. He sacrificed. It's not a sacrifice. But he left the rook to die, kind of. Are y'all not watching the eclipse? Is there an eclipse going on right now? Guys, we're going to have to look at the double sack after this, by the way. Oh, I missed this. Oh my gosh. Shoot. I have to go here. Because if I go here, check. Oh, rook back. Oh my gosh, we've got rook back. So we go here, check, or check. Rook back. And we survive because the knight guards the rook. Yo, close call, chat. I totally missed this idea. I think it's because my rook was there. Chat, we shouldn't block with the knight. There's too many tactics where they can grab my rook. Like, that's a high-risk move, in my opinion. There's an eclipse in Paris. Okay. But yeah, the threat is bishop check, king here. Okay, we need to look at the rook. Okay, my first thought is queen here, but I think they just move the knight and they're fine. Oh, but if they move the knight, there's this, though. If pawn takes, we mate. Queen takes is really tempting. There's also sacking the rook. If rook takes, it's... Okay, well, rook takes, bishop takes. If we check... No, I think it's just queen here. They can take the rook, but we mate then. Queen here, if check, rook back, we're fine. Queen here, check, rook back. They move the knight. And we're just in. That's mating. That's mating too. He sacrificed the rook! Because of the pressure on this pawn, guys. If they take, we just mate. He sacrificed the rook! Someone just said... Okay. But yeah, there's no checkmate, chat. Because one of these two pieces will block. Probably rook blocks just because it's forcing and hits the queen. It resonates with me more. He sacrificed the rook. Why'd you leave the rook? If they take it, I have checkmate, chat. The rook. The rook. Later, kid. The resign button is down and to your right. Hey, who just insulted Maruki? You're banned. Maruki gave me a galaxy. Whoa, my chat rate is too high to block people. Ah. You're blocked, buddy. Don't insult my favorite viewers. What's up, Jonkerton? Guys, how does black defend themselves? I mean, bro. Like, how? Is there knight here? No. Check here. That's a mate. No, there's no way. They're going to sacrifice their queen. So if I go rook back, they sack the queen. And then they go knight here, forking. We still get in. That's the crazy thing, bro. We still get in. No, it doesn't work. Because they move the knight, chat. They move the knight. Like, let's say they fork. It's still check here and mate too. Like... Brilliant! Let's go. What a play, guys. That's crazy. Let's check out the review. There's one combo I wanted to look at where we sacked the bishop and the rook back to back skis. I didn't get a chance to look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't have a miss, so I'm going to assume... Oh, that's our brilliant... Okay, so guys, the move we want... The move... Oh, it works! No! Oh my gosh, it's here, takes, rook takes. Oh, it didn't work. They want knight takes. Because if pawn takes, check here. Where's the mate, though? Oh, ew, dude. Is that... Where's the mate? Mate in 1? Is it here? No, it's... Oh, it's rook check. No, it's not. Wait, what's the mate here? Bishop check? Oh, that's checkmate. Holy crap. Just brutal, dude. Okay, so we missed a cooler checkmate, but that was still a pretty good one. Wow, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow or subscribe button. Appreciate all you guys. Playing a 22-39. They want to go in here in these lines. Let's go here. Like they almost certainly wanted like some sort of like this is a I know that this line is a gambit. they're like, you know, they're gambiting the pawn to try and mess up my flow, bro. Like I think even if I go here, it's a mistake because they go check here, and then like no, it's like if I go here, it's like check takes. God, there's something weird, I swear. I don't even want to mess with it. Let's go knight here, bishop here, and we'll castle short. I hate playing against gambits, dude. We got to take like this. Because if I take like this, I'm pretty sure they've got queen here. Oh, no. Can they sack the bishop? Okay. Chat. Like bishop takes, king takes, queen is what I was thinking. But my rook just recaptures. What's your record today? We are 2 wins and 3 losses. We drew our first 3 games. And then we tied the next 2. But yeah, we were already up a pawn. So losing this pawn isn't the end of the world. We also have knight takes pawn here. Okay, I'm not sure why they'd let us play bishop e6 here. We can play king here, rook here. So like king here, rook here, rook here. Just got a rooks into the center. Sort of like manually castle our thingy. But yeah, guys, we're having a great stream so far. We're undefeated, man. We're undefeated. I can't with that opening, bro. So annoying. Yeah, dude. Hey, look, I'm about to be 2200. Like I have trouble against these Gambitian openings, man. It's real at any level. It's real at any level. Bishop back, there's a fork. I want to guard this pawn, though. We have bishop here. They might go knight here to try and grab it. But the thing that they're missing if they play that line probably is firstly, it gives me a pawn cube. And secondly, this pawn in the center would hang. Let's go rook here. But yeah, if they gave me a pawn cube, that would be a massive blunder. Because the pawn cube is very overpowered in chess. If you didn't know that. We can just trade these things, man. We can just trade these things. This is hit. This is hit. They still might play this move at some point. Oh, this move is good. We're trying to mess their pawn structure up. If they move the knight, we can maybe take a pawn. Okay, big decision. Do we trade bishop? Do we trade knight? Or do we trade neither? So, okay, the downside to this is it's just kind of an equal trade. If I take here and they take back, we push this pawn. You know what, dude? I'm going to go for it. I feel like we'll just pawn structure mog them too hard and we'll win this. Let's put our pawns onto light squares. Drawn, dude. High variance. Holy, bro. You're so locked. I think so. I didn't look at chat for suggestions, but it looks like people agreed that the taking the knight was better. If I go here, we get forkingtoned. If they push, we hop our knight in. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Looks good. We could also get these pawns moving. Kind of a few tempting options. My first thought is I probably want to keep my knight on the board so we can actually pick these things off. You know what? I decline your trade. I decline your trade. I'm going to put these pawns on light squares. Like this. And like this. Then we'll prioritize some king activity. Ooh, or knight here, bishop here, push, takes. That's a winning line too. This should be winning. If he goes here and we push and they go takes, my king is just getting to these pawns. Yeah, so they don't accept. Okay. Light squares. Light squares to stay away from the dark bishop. Knight here coming next. Maybe knight here after that. And our king is going to come in. Where were you this morning, brother? Yeah, I couldn't do a morning stream. I had people coming to like install something and it put the internet down. So this was the earliest I could stream. We're also going to stream at 6 o'clock. If takes, that's fine. If takes, I'm worried about this like creating a passed pawn kind of. We can also trade now. That is an option. I don't think it's one I want to take though. Yeah, this guy's a solid endgame player. You can kind of just tell. I'll go here. Now I think knight takes king here. We're kind of just getting in. Is the viewer tournament tonight? We're probably... Yeah, we can do a viewer tournament tonight. Let's do it. My stream's at 6. I'll probably just start the viewer tournament at 7 or something like that. Hit the bish. I didn't really want to put this pawn in a dark square, but I feel like it's necessary if we want to hold on to all our material. We probably want to start pushing this 4v3 now. If I go takes, there's no real infiltration. Start with knight here, knight here. Well, I guess knight here, they push. We would check and pick up a pawn, though. If they go here, we can just check. The king is forced backwards. And then we can play b5. Although, okay, so if we do play check, king back, and here, and they trade and we take, it fixes our pawn structure, so I'd assume it's good for us. It fixes our pawn structure quite nicely. And I think there's just so many lines where a king just kind of sneaky boys around here. Like, we can just be a very sneaky boy here, I think. We actually don't need to waste a move playing b5, do we? If they take like this, I take with check. Here, takes, here. We don't make progress. Dang, bro. Okay, though. We have to try it. We have to try it. We're doing something here. If just straight up king here, though, we have knight here forking. Then they would check. We would move. If I go here and they check me, we would go here. And I feel like we're infiltrating. If they go takes and takes, again, they're fixing our pawn structure. Knight here's a threat. And we can get all these pawns on light squares. It's only this pawn that's on a dark one. So we're going to need to keep an eye on it. You lost your sneaky boy route? Yeah, we did. But isn't it possible just to overextend their king here? Because that's hit and that's hit. If they go here, we would play the check first. And then we would grab a second pawn. So we'd get 2 pawns for 1. It's got to be worth it. Do we mix in one more check? Probably not. I mean, they've got a pass pawn, and we have this pass pawn. I'm thinking just like, I don't love this now. I don't want to be here. Okay. So our knight's gonna have to move to get this pawn pushing anyway. Let's go here. If they push, we fork and we win. So they're gonna have to move something. Check takes king here. If we go king here straight away and they push, we have check. Check here, here. Push. Here, here. Check takes check here. Oh, this is such a brain fry, dude. I can't do this right now. I don't think taking this pawn is the right play. We already have a passed pawn. We don't need to. If I go b5, they push. Check. And we're in trouble, I think. I think we're in too much trouble. Okay, we're going to play check and bring our king in. Or we could push. We could push. King here. Or king takes pawn. You know what? This has to be our best line. We just need to get this one pawn, bro. The problem is if I go here, they go here, and we just really have nothing. Okay, we're gonna give this up. We just need to get this pawn and we're winning, I think. They've got no way to defend this pawn anymore. It's just drawn. It's just drawn, bro. I have so many draws today. So many draws today, bro. Let's see if we had a win there really quick. So, like, we arrived here. It's slightly in the favor of white. Now white's very winning. Wow. This kind of changes how you view things, huh? All right, can you guys hear me? Hold on. All right, can you guys hear me all right? Oh, that was a misclick. That's fine. We can go bishop here. Is there still an echo? Let me know. Let me know if there's still an echo. No echo? Okay, cool. Bro, I can't misplace stuff like that, dude. I use like a charger for my microphone, and I don't like using it plugged in because then it like I have like a cord going across, not like my whole setup, but like there's kind of a cord situation going on. So I usually don't keep it plugged in, but I probably should. Let's go here. Sorry about that, chat. Appreciate the people who stuck around. Will there be a second stream today? Yeah. We'll be live at like 5:30 probably. So this stream is probably not going to be an insanely long one. I'll probably go until around 4. Views drop by. I mean, yeah, people are going to leave. People are just going to leave. It's just going to happen. It's all good. Okay. I'm contemplating taking here and taking, but the issue is that they would play knight here and I would probably get mated. So it's probably not worth going for that specific line. I think we're going to play this and we're going to play d5. Well, it depends where the bishop goes. If he goes here, we can't play d5. Most of the time players play here though. There you go. Let's hit this bishop. Hit the queen. Keep in mind the queen's got to stay defending that bishop. Does have to stay defending that bishop. Can we play d5 now? No, we cannot. Let's go here and play queen to d7. Guys, after this game, I think I'm going to switch over to blitz. I feel like I'm getting a little bit bored of rapid. So, hopefully that's cool with everyone. We've done a pretty decent amount of rapid here. But yeah. Let's maybe play f5. I'm really worried about takes and the knight dropping in though. This move kind of dispels that idea. Guys, because my microphone died, my views dropped a bit. Can everyone spam like on the stream if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube so I can get a bunch more people in here? It wants to help me out, guys. All right, we'll do a countdown, okay? Everyone tap like on 3, 2, 1, go. Can we do an exception non-view Sunday view arena? Yeah, we're doing a viewer tournament tonight. We're going to do one at, I think, okay, I'm starting my stream at 5:30. I don't really want to deal with setting that up while I'm on Chess TV. So let's do it at 7 o'clock. Or no, we'll do it 7:30 to 9. Like I'll start getting people into it at 7. It'll start at 7:30 and it'll go an hour and a half until 9. Okay, let's go takes, and king here. Yeah, we don't normally do viewer tournaments not on Sundays, but we'll do it today. We've had a bunch of people request it. I'll go knight here next, maybe. That move feels bad to me. I'm just going to play a gut reaction. Bishop takes knight here and open their king up. And then we'll take in the center. That knight is also guarding the center. If they go pawn takes, I think we just take their rook. Can you make it 6:45 so I can play? The thing, I want to, bro. The thing is, like, for scheduling purposes, when I'm, like, on Chess TV, I'd rather not be trying to corral people to join the tournament. So I got to do its best for this stream, I think, and do it at 7:30. Let's hit the queen. I hope you understand that. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Appreciate it. What's up, Yofro? What's up, KT Dior? Guys, if you're watching on YouTube horizontal, go watch on Twitch. Like, if you've been in there for a while, just go watch on Twitch at High Variance TV. I'll see your chats better, and you guys can actually be, like, more of a part of things. You'll join up? Okay. Bet. 9K likes just from saying that? That's crazy, bro. Thank you, guys. How many likes do we have on the stream? 20K? So, wait, we only had okay. That's crazy. What's up, Chessin? Everyone go follow Chessin. Me and him are running it back with another match. It's either going to be on August 25th or August 26th. Last time I won 4-3. It was quite the match. Okay, I want to clarify the center first, and then I'm seeing all sorts of tactics here. Oh, we're just winning now. So guys, if you're just tuning in, we are undefeated on the stream. We're 2 wins and 4 draws, though. Everyone's spamming sleep at night in chat. I love it, bro. So, knight here, queen here. That's surely just winning. Ah, but okay. If we go check here and queen here, they do have bishop here in retaliation. So maybe it's knight here. It doesn't feel as good, though. Did you just pin sleep at night in chat, brawl things? I'm down for that. Okay, I don't think the check idea worked. I think I'm going to try to weasel my way around like this. Okay, so they're stopping this plan. It feels pretty retaliatory. I like it. Okay. I'm contemplating chucking a pawn here to hop in. Yeah, let's chuck it. I didn't like this pawn much anyway. Pawn here, queen here. Let's hop in. Yo, Chess Fiend. What was up with Complete Chess calling you Chess Fiend? You know what I'm talking about? I was cracking up looking at that. Chess Fiend. Okay, let's go. Okay. If I go here, they can check, but we can just take back with the knight. Oh, no. It's double check. Oh my gosh, I think I'm losing. If I go knight back, they've got knight takes, rook takes, queen takes, and we're mated. So it's this then. I think this is kind of a critical move here. Knight back. And this plan can still work. You saw it, Raids. Cooked? I'm cooked? Uh-oh. Why am I cooked, chat? Drinking from plastic bottles is not the way of the warrior. Okay, buddy. I'm contemplating pivoting to this move as well. Okay, let's say I go here. And they go here. Oh, I forgot this was the game where my mic unplugged and I've got no time. Hold on. All right, let's just play it. I forgot I've got no time this game. Okay, here, queen here. Takes, check. Nope, that's not winning. I mean, queen takes pawn's an obvious one. We're blitzing now, boys. It's not going to feel like rapid for the rest of this one. It's going to feel like bullet. What's up, Mo? Shoot. That's a good move. Oh, shoot. This might be cooked, chat. Just from like a time perspective. I forgot that this was the game where we got really low on time. I think rook here and rook here is kind of a necessity. There's also like rook here, maybe rook here, depending on what they play. Oh, boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in some trouble. I don't think our attack is strong enough that I feel confident about mating in 30 seconds. Okay. I think we pre-move this recapture. We don't blunder a pawn, though, guys, because we have queen takes pawn here at the end. Okay, let's pre-move, though. If they play knight here, do I just sack the rook? Shoot, shoot. I should have pre-moved it. Why did I just do that, bro? Sorry, chat. I was low on time. I forgot about the time situation, dude. All right, guys. We take this. It's a W on the rapid. Let's play some blitz. Jonkerton, I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it. We're going to do a viewer arena at 7:30 EST tonight, okay? So pop out for that. All right. Raps because of Mike. Yeah, genuinely, bro. Low genuinely. Low genuinely, dude. All right, let's play some 3-0 blitz. Let's get it, boys. Gonna be streaming until around 4:30, something like that, guys. It's castle. If they let us play bishop here, that's really good for us. They don't, though. Let's go here. Let's fiend ghetto the bishop. What's up, Mo? Yeah, we doing good. Profitable. Rapid sesh. Queen here next. Don't love this. I'm worried about bishop traps here. Like, is there bishop takes queen here, bishop moves and push? Not quite. Ah, we might be in trouble here, chat. We do have knight back. This might hold things together for the time being. Did they push, though? They might have missed push there. Doing all right. Pretty equal game so far, but we're doing well on the clock. I am going to trade because I'm feeling very sketched out by the position I've created here. Let's hit this pawn. No, I got trapped. I've tunnel visioned. Oh, nope, I lied. I didn't get trapped. Because rook takes, knight takes, and then we fork. Oh, we just barely don't get trapped. Oh, wait. I didn't even look at this line. I mean, we got to go for it, right? Damn. Okay, so we're down 3 points in material now. Okay. Oh, wait, they're just promoting. It's rook takes rook. No, dude, they're just promoting. My king is not making it in time, bros. This is cooked. Just run, dude. Okay, they let us make it over in time. That's interesting. I mean, we lost everything in the process, but, you know, is what it is type shit. Bro, this is so cooked, chat. I don't have a check there. They can just check, by the way. I don't know why they haven't done that yet, but because they haven't seen it yet, I'm just going to keep going. There you go. All right, we'll resign this one. We'll resign this one. GG's, bro. GG's, broski. We made that one mistake where we let our bishop get pinned or trapped. Is what it is. Is what it is. Go play checkers? I will, bro. Checkers is lit. Check out my checkers YouTube video. Okay. Right here. Support the center. Okay, we've got a nice big center now, held together by this bishop. Let's castle. I'm seeing a nice square for our knight here. This looks good. There's like maybe rook takes. Wait a second. If check we take, if check we take, if knight back we take the knight. Am I winning material here? I think we might have missed that on one turn there. We might have missed that. Is that GG's, boys? This guy's 21-31. We'll get a nice chunk of elo if we win this. The thing is, they can't even take that. It's just pinned. Do I sack the rook, though? That's the real question. If they take, we take the knight. But then they take our knight. I guess that's not really even profitable exchange, really. Maybe rook here and queen here in the future. Oh, I dropped my knight. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so bad. No, dude. Oh. There's no fork, my bishop guards. Damn, bro. That's a mistake. Wait, that's a mistake. I think. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they go... But where's the knight go? It's like check here, here, and then we get to take. I think they could have won a pawn. Maybe I'm nitpicking this guy a little bit, but I think he could have won a pawn there. You're trying to make the commands cleaner? Okay. I think the commands have been fine. But yeah. Let's go here. I mean, we're getting kind of close to promoting here. There's a check. There's a capture. I think if they capture, we take rook here. It's all about holding on at this point, guys. This is not good. Don't be mistaken. This is definitely losing for the white pieces. But we're going to create some good threats here. I don't want the rook to come in. The knight moves. Do we get a pawn out of this? No. Maybe rook here, stopping these pawns from pushing forward freely. Are we doing blitz or did we chuck? No, we're on blitz. We did not chuck a bunch of elo. We lost one game and then we hopped off of rapid. We went up on the session. We had 2 wins, 4 draws, and a loss. If we can get our bishop here, it's mate. Dang it, dude. Hold on. That was a mistake. No! Yes! Okay. We probably could have won that one, but I will take a draw. We cannot be upset with a draw there. Oh my gosh. We cannot be upset with a draw there. I'm seeing a lot of W's in chat right now. Yo, that was sketchy. That was sketchy. Cortisol chess? Dude, actually. Actually. Castle? What's up, Dylan? That's gotta be an accident, bro. That's gotta be an accident. There's no way he just meant to play that move. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go knight here, knight here. There's absolutely zero chance he just meant to play king to d1. Got you, Raids. I think I accidentally timed out the Nightbot permanently on YouTube, so if you could fix that, that would be appreciated as well. Freaking king d1. You just know he meant to castle. Oh, we don't even have anything anymore. I mean, yeah. I feel like I messed up my chances here, guys. I was too busy geeking over the fact this guy played king d1. I don't think we have much, though. I mean, at this point, his king is relatively safe, right? So. Nightbot had it coming. I'm dying, bro. So if I go here and they take and we check. Oh no, just queen back. Check, queen takes, rook check, and we take the rook. I think they have to play rook to a2 right now, or else they're lost. If king here, we've got rook here. I think in this line we also have a win. I think it might be queen here first. Then rook here. I don't see how white defends himself here. There's no king forward move, right? So, and if they go here, yeah, just check. King here, rook here. This is game over. So yeah, just that one accidental mouse click where they didn't castle was enough, guys. That was enough. Yeah, so you guys can see here, it's minus 7.5 for black. All right, we're back up to our starting elo on blitz. I'll take it. Guys, I'm thinking about playing another strategy game. We just did the checkers one and it went really well. We're definitely going to do poker soon. But aside from that, tell me in chat, what do you guys want to see? Are there any strategy games you guys enjoy playing that you'd like to see me give a go? I got to untime out the Nightbot. All right. Now we're threatening to move the knight, hit the queen. Mahjong. I actually know how to play Mahjong. I could do that. I don't know if the American audience would really enjoy that, though, because most Americans don't know how to play Mahjong. I don't know what Shogi is. Yeah, we're already doing poker. League of Legends doesn't count as a strategy game in my eyes, guys. I know it's a very popular game, but... Spades? Spades is kind of boring. Backgammon? I'm actually thinking my first poker stream I'll do like just poker, but after that I'm actually considering doing a stream interface where I have a poker table and a chessboard going at the same time. I'm like multi-tabling it. And I'm probably going to be playing poker through chess.com's Gambit, which is poker where you play for ELO. That way I'm not gambling for real money. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Would you still enjoy watching me play poker even if it wasn't for real money? Because the thing is, like, I'd rather play for real money personally, but I don't really want to be gambling on stream. Who wants to take Nightbot's place? We will elect a new Nightbot, says Dylan. That's hilarious. Okay. Like, would a poker stream where I'm playing for like ELO instead of money be interesting for you guys? Or would that be boring? Be honest. I just don't want to be like not like sponsor friendly or whatever. Don't gamble. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. The thing is, like, I would like I'm not worried about losing money. Let me just say that. Any more chess arena? Probably at some point. I just have other things I want to do first. Like I want to do the Rocket League stream, I want to do the poker stream. Those are just like higher priority items. Like, and we already did a bunch of chess arena streams, you know. Let's stop this knight from hopping in. This is a really weird game. King here. I don't like watching gambling, so no money would be great. It feels like, oh, Mr. Moneybags isn't afraid of losing money. It's not that. If you just knew more about me, you would know that I'm a very good poker player. I play a ton in casinos. Not anymore, but I used to. Yeah, get a gambling partnership, easier said than done. I think I would have to, yeah, I mean, maybe one day. And then we'll play for real money, right? Poker, I can't watch, but Raids, you could watch poker that's not for real money, no? Let me know. Let me know. It's not even like that I want to play and like make money. I'd rather like I want to teach you guys how to play poker well. Like I want to teach you guys how to beat all your friends in poker. I feel like that'd be fun. Let me search it up. Okay. I'm just curious. It's not gonna obviously it's not gonna impact whether or not I do a poker stream. I mean I would like for you to be there for it, but I am kind of just curious because I've heard that before. That'd be awesome. Cool. Poker lessons next. We could run it. We could run it for sure. We're threatening to win a rook now. They just forget. They just forget. 36 seconds left, though. Hold up. We got to speed up here, chat. Keep in mind this knight can't move, guys. He sacrificed the rook! Oh! Shoot. Low time. Sorry, chat. That was just a terrible blunder. I'm just faster, bro. I'm just faster. You can maybe watch you out to see. Okay, cool, cool, cool. The coach on Gambit is kind of funny. He doesn't understand ranges or sizing in GTO at all. Its advice is just random. Okay, got you. Well, I can give some more actionable advice then. I'm just faster, bro. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Be live around an hour longer. We'll be back later tonight. Thank you, Matt, for the gold coins. I see you also like some poker, Rocket League, and chess. Much respect, brother. What's up, Lauren Chess? How's it going? Oh, I forgot about this line. Hold on. I think the idea is if I push... Wait, what's the line? It's push... It's queen here, because then I can't take, because if queen takes, that's what it is. So, what if we castled here? Oh, but this pawn is hit. Okay, so we gotta go knight here to defend the pawn. So, of course, like, just, yeah, I think just castling is best for us now. Oh, my queen is covering my rook. Oh, dude, I'm washed. I'm washed. Oh, dude, I suck. Whoops. I'm so, like, unused to people blundering out of the openings from playing all that rapid earlier. Thinking knight here, knight here. That was kind of a bot move. That's kind of a bot move. It happens. Let's go here. I think knight here. Okay, I don't want that to come all the way forward. Okay, this pawn is hit. Let's double our rooks to attack that pawn even more. Let's go, let's go. I mean, this just gives us a passed pawn, probably, I think. Let's put our rooks here and push. This is going to be a tough endgame to convert. I might be slightly worse, or maybe we're fine. I guess if we go rook here, this is a lot to give up, maybe. Maybe we should put our rook back over. I'm not sure. Send it. Send it. Okay, that pawn is deviously close. Let's bring our rooks in. Here, 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 here. Okay, we're gonna use our king to defend this. I want to keep my rook cutting his king off. Then we'll go collect pawns and we should be winning. If they play rook here, do we have check? That was incorrect move order for my opponent. Now we're just really, really winning. We actually have another check here. Check, rook takes, pawn takes, king here, pawn here. Okay, they don't let us play it. That we would have had to have looked at that for sure. My king is making it to this pawn. Our rook's going to move and we're going to push. This should be GG's, chat. Should be GG's. That's a free pawn now. We'll take first and then we'll take. Gobble, gobble. I mean, it's 3 pawns, right? He's not stopping all 3 of them. He might get a couple. He might get a couple. Ah, that was the wrong way. No, this is fine, actually. I can stand by this decision. Here comes the part where he puts his rook next to my king, and or next to my rook, and hope I blunder it. Like, rook here. Wait, what's the win here? What? Okay, I feel like this was it. All right. Thank you for the gold coin, Abish. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Yo, we low-key cooking. We low-key cooking. Don't forget to click that follow button and press subscribe, guys. Let's get into the next game here. Okay. Let's go here, queen here, queen here. Let's take, and then knight here, knight here. Thank you, Should Danger Dog, for the GGs. Let's go here. Knight here maybe adds a 3rd attacker to this pawn. Can I? No, it would be check, knight take, rook take, king take, knight check, king back, queen here. Screw it. Oh, I don't have queen here. I don't know if this works now. Hold on. If I played this check. Okay, no, it has to be this. Wait, I'm actually very unconfident now. We need to play like queen here in castle, like ASAP. I don't think this is it, chat. Uh-oh. We don't have a lot of material left. We don't have a lot left, and his king is so safe now. This is bad. So we've got a queen, knight, and rook. They're up a full rook. And their king is fine now. This is not it, chat. Let's castle. No, I don't want a queen trade. Stop it. Chill. Chill, bro. Ah, chat. This is so clips. This is so clips. Ah, dude. Now I'm opening up the light squares for no reason as well. Dude. Oh, dude, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dylan, for the island. Appreciate it. I don't think I've seen that one before. Shout out, Dylan, guys. If you guys are interested in getting a website done, check out New Tab Web Solutions. It's in my bios of all my socials. I have a 10% off code for websites from them. They built my website, highvariancechess.com. Let's go here, defend this pawn, and we'll castle. It's not on your Twitch bio. Whoops, whatever. Gotta get that added then. Can you rip well, I don't know if you can auto do the commands, but let's castle. Let's go here. Knight here. Just getting some nice development. Not a bad game so far. We're up 6 elo on the blitz. Thank you for adding that in, Raids. Okay, I don't know what all these trades are about. Okay. Threatening to take a rook now. I mean, they might want to play queen takes, rook takes, then drop their rook in. I could definitely see that. Thank you, Raids. Much appreciated. What's up, JM Chess? I'm just going to take here. I'm sick of this tension. We'll hop our knight around. Can't quite get here. We can play rook here, though, to fight for this file, the knight guards. We should probably drag our king into the game as well. I just don't know if I want to rip an instant rook here. I feel like we have to, because otherwise they might play something like bishop here and just cook us. So now we at least guarantee getting a pretty equalish endgame. Okay, I don't want to get my bishop trapped. Let's keep that alive for sure. This guy's playing really well, though. This is going to be a tough endgame. I can already tell. Let's go here to stop the knight from hopping in. A lot of these endgames are about cutting off your opponent's piece activity. I think trading bishop for knight would be a mistake. Bishops are a bit better than knights, but there are a lot of pawns left on the board. A knight can do some serious damage. But I'm also looking at this, which looks juicy. Can we freeze the pawns? Let's freeze the pawns on dark squares and play bishop here. Okay, they're already activating. Smart boy. Smart boy. Alright, guys, I'm not playing viewers right this instant. We're doing a viewer tournament tonight at around 7:30 EST. So click subscribe, come back for that if you guys want to play a match against me. So if I take, they're going to promote. So we got to take back. I mean, I think king here and push makes a lot of sense. Ah, that's a good move. There's a check here. I got to go king here. We got to hold on to these pawns, man. All right, I'm activating shuffle variants. I'm activating shuffle variants. I'm the best shuffler. I'll not be out shuffled. Oh, he's looking to shuffle as well here. Go ahead, check me. I don't care. Push. Let's get our bishop so it's defending everything. Then we get our king involved. That's clips, bro. Uh-oh. Yes, come on. We got him, boys. We kept the pawn on the board. Let's go, dude. Oh, yes. That is how we do it. Up to 21-32. That was definitely a drawn endgame. W's. Let's go here. Deserved win. Preach, preach. I am the greatest shuffler, man. People sleep on that. Opponent turning into Nepo, probably. Like Nepo after the L, you mean? Forkington. How do I avoid the fork? Actually, you know what? Fork me, whatever. Just do it. I don't want this bishop. It sucks. He doesn't even want the bishop either. That's crazy. There was another Nepo clip. Did he lose again? Bishop takes pawn is possible now. Oh no, they have a fork. Bro, fall for the bait. Come on. Dang it. I'm not creating an outpost for his knight. That's just not happening. Nepo punches his table multiple times after mouse slipping against Hans. Oh, it's against Hans too? Oh, dude. I think Nepo's one of those guys that hates Hans as well. We need to create the triple stack, chat. We need to create the triple stack. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see it on Insta, bro. My feed is all chess stuff on my chess account. Oh, free pawn? Oh, it's not a free pawn. I'm such a bot, dude. My queen and my rook are in the wrong order. Dang it. Dang it. We got to make the triple stack with the 2 rooks in the front. We should also protect our back rank. I'm seeing potential issues related to that. An outpost is when your opponent's like knight gets to a square where I can't remove it with anything. Like, I don't have the right bishop to remove it. It's just stuck there in my position. You want to avoid letting your opponents have that at all costs. Now there's no back rank checks. I'm going to play rook here next. Dude, this game is such a grind. I think rookie 2 next maybe. Pawn f3. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to infiltrate and hitting a pawn. Trying to get in behind here, guys. I mean, that's just mate in 1. He's got to move the queen so his king can run out. Yep. It's potentially a winning endgame, potentially drawn as well. We need our king more active. If he goes here, he loses. My king's inside the square. That's GG's. I'm up 2 pawns now. Shoot. Wait a second. Oh no, check here. Check here. Rook here takes... I mean, we'll lose this pawn, but we're going to have this passed B pawn, though. Go! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Check. Wait, that's not mate? Shoot. I thought that was checkmate. GG's, GG's. We are crushing today. Let's go, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button. Press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Let's get into the next one here. We are popping off right now, guys. Let's go. We've won 5 of our last 6. Bishop here. We'll castle. Oh, we're getting attacked. Oh, crap. I think king here... Yeah, okay. Let's try to finish development here. Yeah, that's a pin, and we're hitting that already. Bishop back, maybe? Oh, no, bishop back, we'd win material. Oh, wait. It's just It's just a free knight. We should have just taken the free knight. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, bro. Not even winning now. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, I'm a bot, bro. I'm a bot. We'll take that, though. We will take that, though. Isn't that just a free queen, broski? Isn't that just a free queen slash a free knight, bro? There's no rooks. I think it's king here, pawn here, probably. It's been a weird game. Lots of blunders from my opponent. Okay, that's not the move I expected there. I don't think it's a bad one, though. This is not so simple, chat. This is not so simple. Let's grab another check here. I think king here, queen here, I'm feeling pretty good about. Oh, and then we grab the pawn. That's got to be the right play. That alleviates so much pressure. I was so worried about him, like, getting in somehow. Let's double the rooks. Queen here. I think a queen trade looks really good for us. Because we'll take this pawn and we'll just push. Okay, we can't just rotate around in circles. We need to make progress. Let's go for this. Trying to crack open in the center. What am I doing, bro? I don't see a win, though, chat. I really don't. This is a kind of tough game. Chat, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna lose my queen. Jeez. How did I allow this, man? Ain't over till it's over, though, chat. Don't forget that. Ain't over till it's over. Stay locked here. Okay. Trying to find a mate, chat. I'm trying to find a cheap little mate. I don't know if it exists, though. Yes, I got him with my trap. I got him with my trap, boys. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I set that up with C5 a couple moves earlier. I got him with the trap, boys. Like back here. So there was two aspects of hold on. There was two aspects to this move. The other aspect was like, okay, let's say we went check here and he played like queen here, for example. This is also mate. So it's setting up two different tactics at once. Let's go, boys. Up to 21:45. Guys, viewer tournament tonight, 7:30 EST. Click follow or subscribe. Come back then if you want to play me. Bishop here. Let's recapture. Short castles, probably. Getting live for around 25 more minutes, guys. I'm going to play F3 next to kick this night out. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here, boy. I mean, if they push, we've got takes, takes, takes. That's fine. But yeah, I think knight here, bring our rook into the center. I mean, his king is still in the middle of the board. I think is kind of interesting. Okay, let's take like this. I'm just trying to clear a lane of attack here. Now, they do have some tactics where this pawn can't move. It is pinned to my king. So we need to keep that in mind. I think knight here, rook here. Maybe a more direct plan is just queen here right away, but no, let's develop. So takes, bishop takes. This is the exact tactic I was talking about. I can't take because of the pin, right? So now we hit the queen. Oh, they can just push though. I missed this push idea. Let's maintain this pressure. Okay, let's show them that we know how to do pins as well. I just realized I missed a check though. That's kind of a shame. Actually, this would have won 2 pawns because we would have won this pawn also. I still think we're winning a pawn here though. Like queen here, bishop here. But we're just winning 1 instead of 2. We're up heavy on the clock, guys. I'm liking this game so far. I mean, we're outplaying him and we're, you know, and we're up on the clock. That's a great combo. Those things typically do go hand in hand in blitz, though. I think rook e1 next. Let's double our rooks, taking full advantage of this open file that we have for ourselves. We've got passed pawns now. They have the 1 passed pawn in the center. Takes. Oh, it's a check. I missed that it was check. Ah. No, this is so drawn now. This might even be lost for me. Oh, that's a mistake. Why didn't they just take the free pawn? Just take the pawn, brother. Nice. Now I get to hold on to my outside passer. And I get to put my rook behind it. I need to climb my king out here. Can we raid Shams? Yeah, we can raid Shams. We actually just got on the books a rematch against Shams. Or, not a rematch for... I guess it's a rematch for him because we beat him, but... Yeah, we can raid him. For sure. Spin the knight to the king. When, I believe it's August 20th. It is, yeah, fairly soon. Fairly soon. Take 2 pawns for the price of 1. The thing is, this might be drawn if he plays this perfectly. But the thing that is that he's so low on time. I just don't have any faith in him figuring this one out. I think that wins a rook. It doesn't. Okay, we need to keep the material on the board here, guys. Otherwise, there's no chance of us winning. We just can't trade. If we don't trade, we win this. Yep. Yep, let's go, boys. Oh my gosh, we are on fire right now. 4 wins in a row. Let's go. We have time for like 2 more games here. I'll be back in 1 sec, guys. All right, chat. Bro is not Magnus. What? It's castle. C4 next. Knight D2. I want to get my rook out of the way of this this danger here. Oh, I blundered a pawn, I just realized. Although he doesn't actually want to give this bishop up. I think for activity purposes, that's a mistake. That bishop is really important to his position. Just defends his king, you know? So they decide not to take it. I think that's pretty defensible. Let's just push here. Knight here next, maybe. Let's hit 50K likes. Are we close to 50K likes? We have 26.5K likes. There's no way it gets that many likes, bro. There's no way. Kind of tough to pick a move there. Okay. Are we holding this together? I think rook b1 next. Maybe we're out of this pin now, so the knight can move. The knight can move. All this to get pawn checkmated? Get out of here, buddy. The problem with this rook move is it's repinning ourselves, but fuck it. Surely we just snag that. Surely that's just snag material. Okay, we're defending this pawn. We're defending this. We're defending this. Oh, 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 wait a second. Wait, can I win now, though? Oh, my pieces are all gone. That's really a shame. That's really a shame. You don't want to do what I just did in chess, guys. This guy's only 2022. I'm going to lose like 67 elo, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, we're just so what do they play here though? I mean, oh, it's just all I'm just okay. It's probably time for me to get off. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. That was pretty atrocious. Let's rip the raid here. If you guys are watching on YouTube or TikTok, don't forget to click that follow or subscribe button before I head out. I think it looks like we're gonna do a raid. Are you sure Shams is online right now? Before I head out. I think he is. All right, we'll just rip it. All right, everyone hop in the raid, bro. Everyone hop in the raid. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, brawl things? All right, if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, click that follow or subscribe button.